Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. I am the almightyzentaco, and today we're going to be looking at some games made with Fusion. So this is not a tutorial, so if you were looking for a tutorial, you can go ahead and just close the video and not watch it. But I recommend you do watch it because you can see what people in the community can accomplish when they try, when they get down to brass tacks, when they punch a leprechaun in the eyeball. So the first game we're going to look at is a game called The Abomination by Eclipsing Binary. This game is essentially a love letter to Castlevania on the NES. So if you like Castlevania for the NES, you're going to love this game. Conversely, if you hate Castlevania from the NES, you're probably going to hate this game. Personally though, I really enjoyed this game. It is a side-scrolling platformer game, an action game where you get a ton of power-ups. I think there's about 5 levels. It takes roughly an hour to beat, I would imagine, for most players. It took me about 45 minutes because I'm really good at platforming games, but you know, you guys, it might take you an hour or two, just saying. So you have to get power-ups to strengthen your weapon. You also have a spear special weapon that you can toss, and you get this power-up that turns you, you can use it, it turns you into like beast mode, where you just get really badass and you smash everyone with like 1 or 2 hits. I recommend using that on the bosses. So this game overall is just very solid. It really does nail the Nintendo vibe, both in difficulty and general mechanics. But he added a lot of interesting touches that if you are a retro gamer, you'll notice. For example, instead of the Medusa heads, he actually put in the dragons from Atari Adventure, which is one of my all-time favorite games, so I thought that was hilarious when I saw that. He even has, you can knock certain walls out to get a piece of meat, or get a health upgrade. So it is just pretty much, you know, a wink and a nod to all of the retro gamers out there. So if you were looking for some solid retro classic gaming, this is probably a game you're going to want to check out. So there is a link down below in the description. I recommend you click on it and give it a look. So the second game we're going to be looking at is a game called Plane Puncher by VJ Browning. He also made a program called Port Puncher, and as well as 2 other games, Pickle Puncher and Puppy Punter. So I don't know about you guys, but I'm seeing a theme here. So what is Plane Puncher? You're probably asking yourself. Well, Plane Puncher is a side-scrolling punching game. I don't know what to call it. It's like a shooter where you're a plane, but you have a fist on your nose, and you just rocket around punching enemies. You punch planes, you punch missiles. It's pretty straightforward, but it's got a lot of style, so it's really fun and catchy to check out. It's got a really jamming soundtrack. The gameplay, it's kind of actually really hard, not gonna lie. It took me a while to get to the first boss, and I still haven't beaten it. But it's a lot of fun, really high energy, you know, really great visuals. The art looks like he was going for a Game Boy aesthetic, and he pretty much nailed it. It looks fantastic. So it is also a retro style game, but the gameplay is, you know, pretty unique. So if you are interested in checking that out, I do recommend it. You can find it down below in the description. Just click there and check it out. I will be linking all of their websites and any information about these developers, and you guys can check it out. So thank you to anyone who chooses to support these developers and help support the indie game dev scene. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next video.